There's a growing trend across the country these days that's creating quite the buzz, and it all has to do with keeping beehives in your backyard.
Backyard beekeeping is becoming one of the most popular hobbies in the United States. We've joined with the Treasure Valley Beekeepers Club to learn a little bit more about how you can set up your own beehive in your backyard.
Well, backyard beekeeping provides the pollination for plants around your yard and in the neighborhood. So I think that's something that attracts people to having bees in their backyard.
And there's another sweet reward for backyard beekeepers.
Besides the pollination, you can have your own honey too.
So what do you need to know if you're thinking about setting up your own beehive? First, find out about any laws or restrictions where you live.
I would encourage people to look into the city ordinances for having a hive and within your neighborhood or homeowners association.
The city of Boise, for example, allows up to 3 hives on your property, but other Treasure Valley communities and neighborhood associations may have different ordinances.
And something to be aware about is your neighbors. Are there any other bees around the area? Allergies that people have, if they're severe.
And then there's the cost, which can be up to $500 for a brand new hive, including the bees and other equipment. You can find used hives for less money, but you need to make sure they're clean and disease-free.
You can order a nucleus hive, which is what we did, and then you can also get a package of bees.
When setting up a new hive, consider the location. Like this one, it should be in a back part of the property, away from normal family activity. This is also a good spot because it has plenty of sunlight, especially in the morning, to warm up the hive.
And also, you want it to have plants around too for resources, pollen and nectar. And then you want to make sure that they have water around too, like a little pool of water or something where they can refresh off of. So just a nice setup like this, you put your base down. Right here we have some cinder blocks. And then you have your bottom board, and then that's their entrance. What we got was a nucleus hive, and that comes with about 3 or 4 frames, and you transfer those into this setup. These boxes have about 8 to 10 frames. So they're a lot bigger, there's more room for them to grow. And then when we go in to observe them, you lift off the top, the lid right there, and then there's also an inner lid, and you can take that cover off, and then you can start pulling out frames and checking them out.
Boy, the noise level just went up. So these hives are artificial and they build on?
So this is the foundation that they build off of. And then what the plastic you see in the middle is the foundation, and then they draw out the comb and the wax from there. All honey right there.
The bees are drawn to flowers where they collect the nectar, which is their food.
Nectar is what is transformed into honey.
And you won't believe the taste of freshly made honey.
One of the best tastes I think I've ever had is fresh honey right out of the hive. Anyone care to try?
Oh, that is heaven.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very sweet and light.
An established hive can produce hundreds of pounds of honey and beeswax each year.
If people are interested in beekeeping, I would say first for them is to be a part of their club, and here would be, Treasure Valley Beekeepers Club is an amazing club, and through that club to get a mentor.
And by setting up your own beehive, you'll not only get the reward of collecting honey, but you'll also help increase the number of pollinators in your own garden and around your neighborhood. And with the help of the bees, you can grow it. For Idaho's News Channel 7, I'm Jim Duthie.